underground. Life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Oh, life's going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, yeah. Futures made of virtual insanity now always seem to be governed by this love we have for useless.
Is that not on? Oh, there it is.
Of a new technology. Oh, now there is no sound, but we all live underground. Oh, futures made of virtual insanity.
Somebody doing a Twitch thing.
Seem to be governed by this love we have for useless.
People out there doing Twitch things. I gotta pay attention to that too. What more do you need of me? No, Jess, you need to cut it out. You need to cut it out. You need to cut it out. Alright. That seems like a lot. Alrighty. Hi! Can finally take in. There's people like sitting in this direction. Oh, look at that. Look at people. Oh, that's fun. That's always fun. It's a bonus. Beverage. I think that's what I need. Being bullied for some sort of social engagement. Most things in this place can actually safely be said to not be doing technically the things that they are. But this place kind of operates on on mostly wishes. Wishes are generally what keeps this thing going from day to day. Don't lean against anything. Don't even think badly towards something. Just hang out, be cool, got insurance, don't want to test it. Let's just be cool, baby.
How many of those wishes are on monkey's paws?
Well, I got a bunch. I got like a bulk order of they all just have one left. So it's just people not wanting to spend that final wish. So you can actually get those. Because they just assume if you spend that last one, then you get all the comeuppance and unintended consequences of all your previous wishes. So I don't believe in that. So I'm fine. I'm not superstitious that way. All right. Hey, Eric.
Yo, J Money, what's poppin'?
Let's hear a little bit more from Eric to see if we've got good audio.
1 sec, I'm plugging in my microphone as we speak.
Just making sure.
I'm the fucking porch.
And then
Jesus!
let's hear some Eric Borg.
Hey, yo, easy in the house, looking like a little mouse.
That looks good. All right, where the F is Dayna Bryant?
Might be looking fun in the fun hat.
Well, that's a perfect transition into this dumb world to hear a song out there and then walk into it playing in its 8-bit or bluegrass or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, then that was the other sort of genre with our Scott Bradley covers. So, yeah, those are our 3 genres. Postmodern jukebox, 8-bit, or bluegrass. We're not quite there yet. This will give me ample time to make sure you're all cropped well. Oh, damn. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna have to do this. I don't really have a dog in the fight, but we're gonna have to do this. Hold on. Finish cropping it here. Alright. Oh, I thought we were closer to the end. I'll fade it out. I'll look semi-professional. That's not a very good fade. Oh, okay. So, they can see you now, but that's okay. I can take you off the screen if you'd like to eat some more.
No, I'm good.
So I totally get that. So, you come in with the, I think, fair to say, warmish take of Del Taco being better than Taco Bell. It seems like it's not that difficult. Like you can get some frozen taquitos in Safeway, and it's probably largely better than most of Taco Bell, one would assume. But
I also think it depends on like what you like to eat, because I'm like a very basic. I want a crunchy taco and a bean burrito.
okay,
But I don't like what Taco Bell did to their like beans. They season them differently than they used to like several years ago. And that's really, I think, what made me angry.
okay, that's
And
fair.
then I also think the cheese is nice and fresh, and they give you more cheese on the tacos at Del Taco.
Well, but see, here's the twist. The local twist that we've had this debate either on this show, Inside the Box, any other number of nonsensories that we've been doing for 5 goddamn years. It's almost exactly 5 years, I believe. Technically, we started streaming like the November before shit shut down. But our official streaming birthday was, what is it, March 16th? Something like that? I can't remember. But over those years, this topic has come up. Where, Dayna, I'll allow you to open your can first before springing this on you. Where do you fall then when we bring another challenger into the contest? Where's Gym Boys stack up to you?
Personally, I've never been a fan of Gym Boys.
No.
We had one in my hometown growing up, and I just did not take to it.
Huh.
And I haven't had it probably in like 2 decades, so I don't think I could speak honestly to even my impressions of why I didn't like it.
Okay.
I go to Gym Boys every time I'm in Sacramento.
I was gonna get to you, Eric. Yeah. Let's let Frankie get here first because they were raising their mic. So Frankie, your taco take.
I was just gonna say that I have met the CEO or founder or whatever of Gym Boys.
Gym Boy flex.
But it's so weird because I was at an MLM when I was like 19 for like makeup or something, and he and his wife were there, and I was just like,
you lose some respect for the CEO of Gym Boys when they're at an MLM meeting. I would hope so.
I didn't realize Gym Boys was like local, so I was just like, why is this guy lying about this for like a decade? I was like, why is he lying about this?
Nice. It's not that you thought less of the CEO of Gym Boys. You just didn't believe he was the CEO of Gym Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see how that could be an easy to cover just lie. How about I'm a regional manager for the East Coast for Hardee's.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yeah.
But now it does.
Piggly Wiggly.
It does make me think that I think it's time to give Gym Boys another try because they could have changed their food in 20 years, but also my tastes have changed as an adult. So I should
it's
go out there and
greasy as all fuck. Eric, finally, I'm sorry we locked you out of the Gym Boys talk.
I am very passionate about Gym Boys.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to let Molly inside our damn apartment. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
All right.
how does... Ugh.
If you can believe it, she's got keys.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Check it out!
Oh, that is...
Keys to my home!
Is that like a dozen keychains for one key?
No.
I used 2 of my keys.
Okay.
Because he said dam apartment. Now I'm picturing they live in like a little apartment and there's the window outlooks on a dam and there's just this giant slope out the window.
That'd be cool. Don't get us all whimsical to start. Oh,
sorry, is that too much positivity? I need to.
Now I'm just going to think about the damn home. So Eric, you visit. You haven't voiced your opinion.
Okay. Gym Boys.
Yes.
Gym Boys, Gym Boys Tacos. The one on Marconi and Eastern.
Okay.
I go there every single time I visit Sacramento. I get a chicken classic burrito, and I get beef taquitos with guacamole.
Ooh.
It is one of the greatest meals on planet Earth. Gym Boys has a salsa bar. It has the best tasting sauce packets of any fast food or fast casual place on planet Earth. I will die for Gym Boys.
All right, well.
See, the salsa and the sauce packets are both things that I don't eat, so I can understand where like my approach is different because I don't enjoy those things, so they wouldn't mark me, but they sound like fantastic.
I mean,
you're selling it.
The sauce packets, they're not for spice. They're for flavor. And they add a sweet, delicious smokiness to your food without overwhelming your palate with spice. Gym Boys, go there, and if you don't like it, I don't want to hear about it because you are incorrect.
Wow.
Well, if I don't like it, I won't tell you.
Well, yeah.
because I don't like
the
to.
polite thing to do.
I don't like to yuck other people's yums.
Sure.
And this place is quite littered.
And, after this glowing review, it's a good thing on this panel. We have a direct connection to the CEO of Gym Boys. We can get you promoting, get you in the commercials.
But also I want to know what kind of element.
What kind of elemento?
MLM it was. Like, I'm thinking like candles, knives, jewelry.
It was makeup.
Makeup? Okay.
I don't remember the name of it. I don't think it was just.
Is it not just Mary Kay? Is
It
there
was-
another makeup?
Was it Mary Kay? It might have been that simple.
There's Airbond now, I think.
Yeah.
There's other ones. They like crop up like weeds, and you gotta pick them. And I'm glad the leggings trend went out, because no, thank you.
No.
You don't like moldy, soggy, racist leggings? That's not your thing?
No, all of those adjectives sound horrible. No, thank you.
You know what? As far as leggings adjectives, first two, not great. I could live with the third one, probably. They probably don't affect the feel, except maybe your soul.
I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at damp.
Yeah. Moldy and soggy. Yeah. Leggings? Oh, those are just clinging to you. They feel all... But the racism, that's inside.
You
It's
clearly haven't met some people. Their racism is very much outside.
Well, yeah, I was going to say. The racism is very literally skin deep. So... good times.
But it's not
How do we get on racism?
Because leggings, obviously.
Well, hold on. Do we know the story
last
of
thing
why?
I said was Gym Boys is good.
Well,
And I tuned out for a second, and all of a sudden we're talking about racism? What happened?
Because that's why they're called LuLaRoe. Is the guy who made the company? He thought the idea of like Asian people saying it was funny.
wow.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
So
I thought you just wanted to scam poor women out of their money.
Well,
That too.
that's fun too.
If you can do multiple crimes to humanity at once,
I mean,
go for it, right?
misogyny, racism, come see, come sa.
Great tacos.
Yeah. Oh, the one thing that I disagree with for Gym Boys, it did try to ruin one of my favorite shirts with its just buckets of grease running out of the back of its shell.
but that's what all the Parmesan cheese is for.
Well, sure.
It's like
It's supposed to congeal.
yeah.
Make your Parmesan paste with the.
I've had too much clothing and too many eating experience to know any mess is my fault. It doesn't matter what I'm eating. I will make
disagree.
it messy if it really wants to be. Don't eat bean burritos in your car and go, oh, I should be careful. The beans might come out the other end on my pants.
All right.
Because then they do, and you're like, damn it.
That's fair, actually, when you put it that way.
It only happens when I predict it's gonna happen too.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems self-fulfilling. So that is on you, and it's on you. Boom, boom. All right.
Oh, Jesse, starting out hot.
I'm sorry. Let's. I gotta pace myself here. I'm half a claw in. Woo! All right. That's 10 minutes. That's our banter time. I'm
He's
sure
gone
there's
from
something.
Jesse to Jet Ski Joe.
Oh, just like that. I flip a switch. All right. Let's do the gosh darn thing. Thanks for joining us at home. Join us in person. Let's do the gosh darn thing.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called
On that sign.
Stab.
In this knee-jerking episode of the Stab Show favorite Frankie Lord learns a very important lesson about some shit, then immediately forgets it because lessons are for nerds. Squad Patrol's Dayna Bryant fills in a wishing well with concrete after dumping her piggy bank into it and wishing for the equivalent number of wishes. I literally just wrote this like 20 minutes ago. How can I not read it already? And wrapped around a horse's Eric Barger has to run back-to-back ultra marathons in order to raise enough money to replace his legs and lungs after running back-to-back ultra marathons. All the while, me, your host, Jesse Jones, gets really into whittling, and it kind of becomes my whole identity. But, it's not in a super obnoxious way. More like a you totally know what kind of Christmas present you'll be getting kind of way. All of this and so much more tonight on Stab, but let's get right into the program with our segment 1. It's reorganization, as it always is. Maybe someday it'll change, but maybe not. Too many things change. Some constant in our lives. Let's move on. Reorganization. Things around the Stab Show can tend to skew dark. I know, you hadn't noticed, but it's true. We just kind of reflect the world we're in, and sometimes it's not great. But I wanted to try and brighten my own mood with the first couple prompts this week. If you just see how, just to see how it feels. So this week's acronym is FCL, or Fuzzy Control Language. I know it's a computer thing, but it also just sounds warm and fuzzy. And or the way a furry dom talks to their sub, which, you know, for them is pretty nice and fun, I'm sure. So there's that. But just as quickly as you've gotten that image into your head, let's now forget whatever else FCL might mean, and instead give me who or what else FCL might stand for or represent to you, Frankie Lord. FCL.
Yeah. Mom, if you're watching this is only about you because I think you can handle it and Dad can't.
All right.
Is your mom a maligned boomer? Is she chronically online, but in a way that isn't meme-filled and charming, but rather combative and annoying as hell? Did she yell at you about how you must own Tesla stock because you showed basic compassion to children? No? Just me? Okay, that's okay. Still relatable. And I bet you can't afford to help her or move her into an old folks' home. Not even one of those state-run centers. We're millennials, after all. I had to take on a new credit card just to buy gas to get here. That's okay, because the FCL is here to help. That's right. The Foundation for Cantankerous Ladies will lobotomize your mother.
Oh, all right.
Does your dad also drive you crazy? No worries. 2 for 1. Foundation for Cantankerous Lads. We will beat him with a ruler until he stops making Holocaust jokes. FCL. We can't actually help unless elder abuse counts as helping.
Well. We don't endorse anything around here. But, you know, fill in your own blanks. Thank you, Frankie.
It's free speech, but it's comedy.
Yeah. All parody, everybody. This is protected. For now. Oh, we were supposed to be happy. All right. Dayna.
Yes.
How about an FCL for you?
Okay. I'm trying to get my accent. Oui, oui.
Oh.
Deep in the countryside of France, there is a hidden secret. Perhaps scary to some, but wonderful to others. We have a deep respect in France for the art of le clown. And that is the clown for you who speak English. We have a library that is a specialist just for clowns and all of their clowning stories. It is a lonely, isolated library, and that's why FCL stands for Feral Clown Librarian. Oh no, she is so alone in the countryside of France, surrounded by nothing but books on clowns. Oh no, you would be so scared and so feral. Our most popular book is about France's greatest clown, Philippe Gallier. He has a website and does clown classes. Ask Sacha Baron Cohen. Ooh,
right.
He made him funny. So funny. There are also books about killer clowns and scary people dressed as clowns and haunted dolls that look like clowns. So of course, that is why the clown librarian is feral, obviously. So do not leave poor lonely woman alone in the French countryside with just wine and cheese and clown books. Oh no, there is a job opening soon if anyone is available.
I can think of worse things. Alone in the French countryside with wine and cheese and clown books. I don't know. Maybe I read different kind of clown books.
My accent keeps wanting to go Eastern European.
Yeah, no, I heard and enjoyed the slide into Eastern Europe, which, you know, given that it was an attempt on a French accent, that could have been what it sounded like. Fucking Frenchies. Sorry. Thank you, Dayna. Well done. Quality work. You took a turn on me just with the accent and the clowns in the library. I thought it was just going to be a basic-ass French clown library. But no! Feral!
Yes.
Well done.
I realize now that it could have been French.
Yeah.
But I picked feral first and then justified why she
so
would have feral in the clown library.
You landed on feral clown library and reverse engineered it to be French somehow.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think clowns is if I were going to put a library about clowns anywhere, I feel like France makes the most sense.
Sure.
Or like
France
Texas.
or Texas. Exactly. Yeah. It's mimes or rodeo clowns. There's no in between.
Right.
Sadly, there is too much in between. Thank you, Dayna. Hey, Eric Barger.
Yo, J Money, what's poppin'?
God damn it. I need to embrace it at this point because first episode, I thought that was just a one-off. Now it's like 10 episodes in. So, Eric, let's hear your FCL.
All right, hold on. I'm a little giggly. I have a hair in my throat. Oh, also, I don't like my button for this, so if somebody thinks of a better button after I'm done, feel free to say it.
All right. We'll workshop this.
Hi, it's me, Alvin Fuzzytail. You probably recognize me from such films as Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, The Squeakquel, and the critically acclaimed Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Chip. Now, I'm a rodent who enjoys high-class living, which is why I've opened up a new gentleman's club, the Fine Chipmunk Lounge. Come luxuriate in our high-class accommodations. You can cool off in our infinity pool filled with acorns and nuts. Or, if relaxation's more up your alley, recline in our 3-foot hot tub filled with acorns and nuts. For those looking to rejuvenate the skin, we have a steam room filled with hot, wet acorns and nuts. Enjoy a deep tissue nut and acorn massage. Or upgrade to the deluxe package with a hot acorn and nut treatment. Or reawaken your senses with some acorn and nut acupressure. You can finish your day of relaxation by traveling to the Acorn and Nut Room, where we will provide you with a robe made of fine Egyptian acorns and nuts. Sit back in our velvety recliners made of acorns and nuts, where our chipmunk butlers will bring you a fine Macanudo acorn, or perhaps an imported Cuban nut. Sip on a smoky 10-year barrel-aged liquid acorn and nuts, and enjoy stimulating conversation with other like-minded rodents, perhaps about the acorn and nut market, or about the rising tariffs on acorns and nuts. But if you just want to get away from it all, feel free to just chat about acorns and nuts. I'm Alvin Fuzzytail, telling you to come to the Fine Chipmunk Lounge, located in Dave's underwear drawer.
Yeah. All right. You know what? You can believe in that button. You're fine.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but looks like we've got some thoughts.
Located on the corner of Acorn and Nut.
Oh, sure.
Idiot.
Acorn Boulevard and Nut Way.
Or located on Acorn and Madison. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so just edit this into the podcast.
Got
version.
it.
The Fine Chipmunk Lounge, located on Acorn and Madison.
Oh.
Boom!
You. Oh. That was unexpected. Thank you, Eric. Hey, let's meet the panel. Frankie, hi there.
Hi.
What have you been up to?
My friends moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if that had happened last time or not.
Hard to say.
Yeah. I started a new job this week.
Oh.
Yeah. So I am a substitute clerical administrative something. Basically, I'm like a substitute, but instead of for the teachers, I'm for the like people that check your kids in when they're late and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you would have to be, because you have to. If I know anything about this town, you have to be a stand-up to be a substitute teacher.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Oh, is that why my career in substitute teaching didn't work out?
Well, I mean, take a stand-up class. The number of stand-ups that are substitutes in the city is problematic.
Yeah, that's because the requirements to do any other type of temp work in this city are fucking insane for no reason.
You know?
Yeah.
Just take them state tests. Daddy got one.
Yeah. That takes executive functioning.
And if the city's in an emergency, then they lower the standards for substitutes, right? So you can get in there really easily.
Yeah, nothing warms one's heart more than lowered standards. Oh.
Especially around children.
Yeah! Just stick them in a corner. They're fine. Blocks. It's blocks time! Shit. Sorry. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm. Well, you wanted to keep today positive, so that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Any creative endeavor on the horizon?
Yeah. No, I haven't forgotten.
Oh no, I'm not. This isn't. Hey, what the fuck happened to that? No, it's just this is generally where we touch upon creative projects.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Been working on a script, but
Nice.
I mean, it's
Good.
Isn't everybody?
Well.
So.
Yeah. All right. There, we got something that isn't just moving and substitute checking inner.
Yeah.
Well, good to have you, Frankie, as always.
Yeah.
Dana, hi there.
Hello.
Hi. How's squad patrolling and other things adjacent to such?
Good. I'm writing sketches, and they're not bad.
Oh,
and that
good.
makes me happy.
Sure.
Yay!
Yeah. If they start not bad, that's good.
I don't know. I have different. It's different groups of people tend to be 100% on board when I'm down, and some people are like, "Well, I have 5,000 ideas,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I just want to make fun of other people's things.
Sure. Well,
I mean that, and I like to write sketches that are pulling from other people's IP, and then doing parodies of them. Not that I like to read other people's sketches and then mock them.
oh, there's nothing wrong with that either.
Right.
Yes, and we can say, Dana, we can say Marco.
Hello.
Marco, at every pitch, has at least 6 things. I know.
And then he writes them down in a notebook and can't read his own handwriting.
Yes. Oh, no. I've lived in the Def Leppard notebook for a long time. Yeah, no, that was my sort of, speaking on kind of what you're talking about, my speciality was punch-up. I loved helping people with their scripts.
I'm very bad at buttons. So I will write sketches and then I'll be and then something funny is said at the end to kick it off stage.
That's the thing about sketch writing. Oh, now you're taking me back. There is nothing more satisfying than having an ending way early in the process. It's just, oh, the hardest thing is done. Oh, now we can have fun writing. But if you're writing towards an ending that you've got in mind, it's the best. Because, buttoning up a sketch, always tough. Well, cool. You guys got a show coming up soon?
Yes, we perform every other second Friday of the month. So the even months. So we have one coming up in April.
Okay. You know what? And that makes sense for Marco as well, because Star Trek movies. All right. The logic works.
Every even number Star Trek movie is good, and the odds are bad.
Exactly. There you go. Well, good to see you. Good to have you, Dana.
Thank you.
Hey, Eric.
Yo.
How are things? How's Los Angeles?
They're going great right now. TBH.
Nice.
I'm performing fire shows with Molly now.
Oh, nice.
If you don't know, Molly is my partner. I know you know, but people listening might not know. Molly is my partner, and we get to do fire shows all the time now.
Molly's doing the fire shows now. What happened to? I liked the person that you were doing fire shows with, Eric. What happened to her?
That was on Stab.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate her now.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
Sorry.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't know if there's a funny version of this
We don't have
story.
to. We don't have to get into it, but that is hilarious to me.
Let's see. I do have a funny story that's not related to that at all.
Okay.
So these Verizon guys have been coming to everybody's doors, and Molly was not home, and I opened the door like an idiot when I could have just pretended I was not home.
Sure.
And then this guy was like, "Hey, we like have this fucking box we can send to your home, and then like all you have to do is plug it in, and then you can just change to like Verizon internet." And like an idiot, I fucking signed up for the goddamn box. But
Wow.
now I have the box, and I'm like, I don't want to do the work to change over my internet.
Sure.
So now I have this stupid Verizon box sitting in my house, and this guy, Elgin, is texting me every day to ask if I've turned in or if I've plugged in the box, and it's gotten to the point where he's like, he texted me today. Hello? Question mark. Is the box plugged in and connected? And he texted me on Tuesday. Hey, are you okay? Because I'm just not answering because I don't want to deal with this.
Oh, Eric.
So I'm just
Eric.
like,
I have one of those, and it's not that bad. You just gotta
well.
do it. I believe in you.
Oh, Eric, it's 2025. You answer the door?
listen, and the thing was, I was so stressed out because I was just like, I knew if Molly was here, she would have said like, we're not interested, thank you. And just something in my body would not allow me to say, I'm not interested, no thank you. And so now I have this stupid box and Elgin texting me every
Elgin's
day.
worried. Eric, Elgin is worried sick.
Procrastination is a sign of problems.
Well, procrastination is also a sign of creativity. So how about you side on the positive here, Dayna?
Okay. Yay.
Oh, well, thanks, Eric, and I'm sorry. And you know what? Let Elgin know you're all right.
Yeah.
Let's get to the show.
He's getting ghosted.
Ghosting poor Elgin. Now I feel bad. Segment 2 is Topical Haiku Challenge. Topical again. Topical Haiku Challenge. Topical news is inherently a downer. It's meant to be. Bad news just draws more viewers than good news, which itself is depressing as hell. So I decided we're not gonna make you try to put a flowery spin on the shit show of the world this week, and instead, I wanted to give you the opportunity to brag about some cool stuff in your life. So this week's Topical Haiku Challenge is to haiku about some stuff you're happy about. I know, it might seem weird, getting to focus on positivity, but come on! I'm sorry, I almost Seinfelded there. Let's hear 3 haiku each about some heckin' neat stuff you're all happy as fuck about. How about that? Come on! And of course, we have to do that to our... It makes it even happier. Our Irish jig. Oh, now it finally makes sense. 100 shows and 200 shows and however long we've been using this jig. So, 111, 222, 3 times round, as segments 2 are oft wont to do. Frankie, let's get us started on the happy haikus.
Yeah.
Yay.
My friends just moved in.
Yeah.
I have filled my father's house with queer furry freaks.
Oh, all right. That was a long. You made the second. That's okay. Yeah. Cool. It was good. It's good. You just hit me sideways with the structure. All right. Almost American sentence. Not quite. I just described Haiku Challenge. Sorry. We're writing the wiki. Thank you, Frankie. That's fun. That's nice. We got a little taste of Dad's Holocaust joke, so it makes sense now that it's more fun. Dayna.
Yes.
Happy Fangs haiku 1 go.
Thanks. I wrote like 6, so I have to decide which ones I want to read.
You can do them all.
Okay.
As far as I'm
I'll start
concerned.
with one that's legit. legitimately happy.
Okay.
Paid off car early. Honda Accord, all mine now. I am now an adult.
Yay! Oh, paying things off? Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, you know what? I gotta do this like weekly. Positivity in this show, it feels weird, but it's nice. Eric, first positive haiku, go.
I have a great job teaching after school to kids. Except Lee, he sucks.
Fucking Lee. You know what? Kid named Lee. That sounds about right. Second time around, Frankie. Happy time, good news, haiku, yum yum.
This one's called It's Really About the Little Things.
Yeah.
I met a cute child. She was at my new job and had not peed her pants.
Oh, it is the little things. You know, any day, any of us makes it through without peeing our pants. That's a good day. That's the bare minimum for a good day. Clear that bar. It's all up from there. Dayna, second happy haiku, or second, third, fourth haiku, however many you want. I don't care.
Okay. Bought concert tickets.
Oh?
Aftershock? Ridiculous. Thursday's worth it, though.
Oh, all right. You just like the Thursday lineup?
Yes, because they're all like pop punk bands instead of like I do enjoy some metal, but the other days are scary. And I'm also not spending that much for that many days.
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
Ridiculous.
All right, give us another one.
Okay.
I want all 6. I need all of this positivity. You are not holding out any positivity.
Well, one of them is not happy, so I don't think I'll read that one.
Oh, okay.
I wrote this one. This is great. Stab is always fun.
Yeah.
I pandered to Jesse Jones. Ego is happy.
Oh. Oh. You know, the proportion from pandering and attacking is not as heavily in pandering as I would like. This is all I'm going to say.
But it is always fun. That is not a lie.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. Yeah. But now that you said pandering, I can't help but take it that way. Okay. Thank you, Dayna. Eric, your second of 3 happy haiku.
I have 2 sweet pugs.
Yeah.
They are so perfect to me. Benson does eat poop.
Yes, sure. I mean, you take the good with the bad. If you make it through a day without peeing your pants, but you eat poop, still... Sorry. Frankie, you can cringe at me all you want. It's not changing anything that comes out of my mouth. Frankie, let's hear your third haiku.
Instead of all of the time, my check engine light is only on sometimes.
Oh, that's probably worse that it goes in and out, actually.
I'm going to pretend you never said that.
No. As someone whose check engine light has been on solidly for the last several years, you're fine. It shouldn't be on. It's not doing what the code says. That $1,500 in. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Dayna, however many more you want.
Okay, I have 2 more. Okay. Speed run old traumas. New therapist needs to know. 3 for 3, I win.
All right.
You know when your 3rd therapist in a row tells you you're right?
Oh.
It's very validating.
Oh, sure. Sure. Well, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
All right, give us one more.
Okay, social deception. I love playing games with friends. Do I lie too well?
Well, I'm going to start having game nights, everybody, so open up your calendars.
Yeah.
I've unpacked all my games. I don't have any of those. I'll have to invite the people that do. But yeah.
Shout out to Blood on the Clock Tower.
Sure. Werewolf by Midnight was always the one that but I'm sure there's more fun ones. Thank you, Dayna.
Thank you.
Eric, let's close out some haiku with your third of 3 hippie haiku.
All right. I love comedy.
Mhm.
Sometimes my prompts are too long.
Sure.
But you know what? Hey, haiku number 4. Who cares about that?
Okay.
Sometimes that's the joke of it. Like, why is this still haiku number 5?
Yeah,
Going. That's funny.
Is
You
it?
expect it to end,
You do.
but then it just keeps go.
Haiku number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Jesse hates it. He's always telling me, hey, Eric, we have a haiku number 7.
Sure.
9:30
I thought
show.
I was giving Dayna too many. Apparently-
Stop.
Okay.
So he tries to stop me with a haiku prompt?
It's
Haiku number 8. I cannot be stopped. The long prompts will always live. Try to stop me, you haiku number 9. Cuck.
Oh, all right.
You're in my
That seems-
world.
Okay.
My prompts are always performed.
Yes.
For at least 6 min. Haiku number 10.
Okay. Okay. That's.
I'm in control.
I mean.
I decide.
Are you?
Segment 2's end, and I end it with haiku number 11. This. I have 5 words for the fiend named Jesse Jones.
Yes.
Just kidding. Love you.
Oh, you silly goose. Oh, we couldn't hear that. There it goes. Oh, thank you guys.
We didn't hear any of that.
Oh, that was beloved. And I thought giving Dayna 5 was too many. Thanks for your 12.
11, jackass.
Well, wasn't there a... Didn't you? All right, fine. Fine. You know what?
I appreciate the commitment to the form.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Segment 3. Sell it on Craigslist. Spring's just around the corner. Don't let the rain fool you. And with the coming of the spring season, so too comes spring cleaning. And the general destination for all of the stuff we're letting go of tends to be Craigslists. Not sure why I pluralized that, but there it is. And so it's with that mindset of unburdening ourselves that in Sell It on Craigslist, you're asked to give us your Craigslist posting trying to sell the following things. Frankie Lord! Just remembering all these now. Frankie, let's hear your Craigslist post selling a serum. A serum? I've never pronounced it that way. A serum that makes all of your actions Looney Tunes style over-exaggerated.
Awooga!
There it is.
Found a random drug in my garage, so you know I took it, and now you should too. It makes boring things, well, Amazeballs. I wouldn't be giving this away, but I was out with my wife when I saw a beautiful girl half my age. I'm old as shit, legally speaking, and all of a sudden my eyes were bulging out of my face, and my heart was bulging out of my chest, and my penis was, well, anyway, she got so mad you would think she'd taken the random serum in the garage. I told her I'd throw this stuff away, but I just can't rid the world of it, so I dressed up like a lady to get away with making this Craigslist ad.
Hell yeah.
$50,000 OBO.
Sure. And auga to one and all. Oh, steam. Train whistle. All right. Thank you, Frankie. Dayna?
For sale, a
Oh,
year's...
you have to let me set you up, Dayna.
My bad.
I was just trying to emphasize our focus on the positive. I'm going to try really hard.
I'm sorry.
Dayna,
Yes.
let's hear your Craigslist ad for a year's supply of compliments.
For sale, a year's supply of compliments. No expiration date and can be easily repurposed. I bought them for personal use, but didn't quite fit. Tried to hand them out to my family and friends, but they just thought I was fishing for something in return, so they wouldn't take them. I tried to give them out in rapid succession to a bunch of random strangers, but apparently that's a red flag and love bombing. So now I'm trying to give them away for free on the internet. Free for whoever will just come and pick them up if you can carry the weight of them.
Oh.
Clearly I have a healthy relationship with compliments.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain most of us here do. And there's no better way to lead into a prompt about a year's supply of compliments than the one person that paid to be here walking out. Hooray! Maybe read what you're coming to say. That's okay. I'm just wondering how I got the splinter. Is this
I
a
don't know.
splinter?
Sometimes it's like maybe that's a compliment because I don't want to appeal to some.
Exactly.
I only want to appeal to people who I'm appealing to.
Yeah. It seemed like it was about it. You know what? Moving on. Fuck.
Maybe they're just rushing home to watch it on Twitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to get both sides of the experience.
Right.
And edit. Thank you, Dayna.
You're welcome.
Oh, so good. So good. Hey, Eric James
Yo,
Barger
J-Money,
the
what up?
first. Let's hear your Craigslist post selling Jupiter.
Alright. What's up? It's your boy, the Sun. But you probably know me better as Solar Flare on SoundCloud and all streaming platforms. So, if you follow my work, then you know I don't have the best relationship with my mom, the Milky Way. Cause she's a galaxy, but calling me her son is a fallacy. I could never be that galaxy's baby boy, cause she's more like a black hole sucking out all of my joy.
Mm-hmm.
That's straight off the new EP, link at bottom. So basically, I have to get rid of a planet because of my whack-ass mom, the Milky Way, saying I can't have 9 planets in my solar system anymore. She's all like, oh, in 3 to 4 billion years, there's a chance that planets will collide due to some subtle gravitational patterns. Like, shut up. Fucking whack, bruh. And I'm like, okay, bet. Pluto's not a fucking planet anymore. And that shit was working for like 10 years, bruh. But then my girl Mercury was like, I'll make it a planet again. It's cute. And I'm like, girl, you gotta be in retrograde or some shit. Fuck, man. Fuck. So my mom's like, you gotta get rid of Jupiter. And I'm like, Mom, that's way more stupider. She's like, you gotta ditch that planet, B. It's the most densest and it got the most gravity. That's fresh off the new EP, link at bottom. So yeah, man, I'm just looking for a good galaxy to take in my homie Jupiter. Because Jupiter's a good...
Oh, no.
Jupiter's a good fucking dude, man. First of all, he's a gas giant, LOL. LMAO. But for real though, this dude has 4 little moons to take care of. Okay? And fucking Io, Europa, Callisto, fucking Ganymede, bro. Those are like my fucking nephews, man. And it's all because of my stupid ass mom, my fucking whack ass mom, fucking punk ass Milky Way galaxy. Fuck, man. So now I need a new star to take my homie in their orbit and take care of my homie like Rasputia took care of Norbit. And now my mom make my dreams are shattered. She's made of dark matter and act dark and like I don't matter. Cause she don't care. My homie's gone and I'm gonna miss him. She wants to keep us in a broken solar system. So try to keep me down, but I ain't never gonna run. I may be the sun, but I'll never be your son. At Solar Flare on all platforms.
Oh, damn. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. Jupiter's a good dude.
Good fucking dude.
Oh, solid. Solid. Well, not solid. Gas.
Oh! Hold on, edit this into the middle. Jupiter's a solid dude, man. Well, not solid, because he's a gas giant. Lamau. Alright, put that in where it fits.
All right. Well, my job this episode is very difficult. Thank you, Eric. So good. Let's move on to segments 4 and 5. Segments that someone will be missing. No, now I have to edit that now. let's move on to segment 4. It's pseudo-pharmacals. I'd be lying if I tried to say that drugs aren't cool. No number of radical skateboarding anti-drug mascots will ever be able to convince me otherwise. I mean, not even focusing on the kind that make you taste sound or tolerate jam bands. A lot of drugs help people without certain working organs act like they have those, which seems pretty tubular. So it's with all of that it's with all of the drug spectrum in mind that we celebrate them in pseudo-pharmacals. And in pseudo-pharmacals, you've been asked to give us the descriptions of these 3 new mind and body altering pills, sprays, salves, or smokes hitting the markets and the streets. So let's get me hooked on something prescription opening or life-saving. Perception opening. God damn it. My eyes don't work anymore either. Maybe I should take a pill for that.
It's daylight saving.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. I can use that for 1 week, right? You get that? So let's get me hooked on something So let's get me hooked on something perspective opening or life saving. Frankie Lord, let's hear about your new drug, Amazeballs.
Auga! I patented the random serum I found in my garage, and now I present to you all FDA-approved Acme brand Amazeballs. This is crazy. That wasn't already a drug, right? I was still dressed as a woman when I went to patent this, but then it turned out the girl I saw on the street was the head clerk at the patent office. I managed to not bulge everywhere, but I did go red hot in the face, and my tongue rolled out of my mouth like a big train of receipt paper, and I panted like a dog while a train whistle screamed out of my head. She said, and I quote, "If you were some old guy, that would have been weird. But since you're a pretty girl, I think we should go out sometime. I can never tell when girls are hitting on me. So I guess this is my life now. Amazeballs made me trans. Anyway, here's to hoping I can keep running this road and that the cliffside won't disappear from under my feet without notice."
Sure. Yes. Let us all hope that every tunnel painted onto every wall is one we can safely pass through. Yeah. Peace be with you. Dayna, let's hear about your new drug. Oh, this has got whimsy written all over it. Or, not. Dayna, let's hear about your new drug, Plaid Khakis.
As a woman, I'm painfully aware of all of the risks, dangers, and stereotypes that society thrusts upon us. Not going out alone at night, checking my car for intruders, keeping an eye on a mirror at the ATM, lacing the keys between my fingers, never leaving my drink unattended, doing intricate internet searches on every man that I ever match with on an online dating app before I agree to meet them. You know, typical lady things. And boy, is that exhausting. I used to wonder what it would be like not to have to worry about everything ever all the time.
Oof.
And guess what? Now I don't have to wonder anymore because of Plaid Khakis. Plaid Khakis gives you the mental peace of mind of an upper-class, Midwestern boomer dad. He's never had to worry about a single thing in his entire life. Just one dose and I can go about my day being productive without worrying if I'm safe or caring about my tone of voice in a meeting or an email. It even makes me 150% better at golf. And great news, Plaid Khakis isn't just for women. It's for anyone who's been marginalized or discriminated against by society and has to carry a disproportionate amount of societal, mental, and emotional load. Yeah! Ask your doctor today about Plaid Khakis. And when he tells you you're overreacting and it's not that bad, just buy it on the internet.
Yeah.
Side effects include dizziness, vomiting, sudden craving for snooty craft cocktails, golf pelvis, and in rare instances, death. Please be advised that Plaid Khakis does not lower your risk of being harassed in public because of your demographics.
Oh, come on. Oh. If there's any good reason to get golf pelvis, sounds like it's that. Oh, thank you, Dayna. And you know what? I don't apologize enough to women. So thank you for that. I'm over here for a reason. Because Eric has put in the extra work. I like that that this gives you even more of an outlet, Eric, to make and create. I enjoy it.
Of course.
Yeah.
And
So-
you know what? Feel free. We can put this on the Stab Instagram if you want.
That'd be great. I forgot that I need to read the name first before I can go play the video. And so
give a little intro while you go over to the.
Oh, that works. And yeah, I was thinking you've done pseudopharmacals a couple times where you've been the third seat, and you keep getting the commercial name one. I'll have to give you a weird name one in the future if you get another pharmacal. But since you are over there, you get the commercial sounding one. So Eric, let's see what you've got. I've got to walk up to it. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Eric, let's hear about your new drug, Flinzyxylum.
Flinzyxylum is how I chose to pronounce it. And yes, I was a little bit annoyed that they got fun little joke ones and I got one that sounded like a real drug.
Sorry.
So I was like, what do I do with this? And I literally Googled this word on Google, and it led me down a real journey that you are about to see.
Let's see.
Todd Doctor.
Oh, hold on.
Hi.
We gotta get the full name here. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Doctor, endorsing a new drug for diabetics called Flinzyxylum. Flinzyxylum uses the natural vascular tissue of plant cells in order to maintain sugar distribution throughout the human system, which means less sugar regulation and less frequent medication. It was developed here in Flint, Michigan, Flynn, and it uses plant tissue, xylem, hence the name Flinzyxylum. Now let me be perfectly clear about one thing. We are in no way associated with the digital artist known as Flinzy. Okay? Now this is 100% a real thing. I Googled Flinzyxylum, and the second thing that came up took me to a website called furaffinity.net, where a digital artist named Flinzy draws BDSM cats.
All right.
This is a new drug on the market. So I've been telling all my friends to Google search Flinzyxylum, but our web traffic is so low that we're way down on the Google page. So now everybody thinks that I'm sending them to furaffinity.net, and I have all my colleagues sending me screenshots of this sexy maid cat entitled, "You called?" Now let me be clear, okay? This woman is doing nothing wrong. I don't mean to make fun of Flinzy in any way, but I think it's fair to say that this is not a world that I wanted to enter today, okay? You know, as the kids say, this was not on my bingo card for March 14th. Now, I have every nurse tech walking down the halls referring to me as Commando Kitty.
All right.
Do you know what it's like to have Bruce, the head of oncology, as a joke, print you out a canvas print of this piece entitled Beautiful Tigress? I just want to help diabetics. My son is diabetic. I told my son about this drug. And now he's spending a lot of time in his bedroom with the door closed. And I'm pretty sure my wife thinks that I'm into this now. Because I'm pretty sure I saw her the other day trying on a custom-made mask from this piece entitled Kinky Gals. I don't want to have sex with a giant cat. I want to use the vascular tissue of plants to maintain sugar distribution. So, if you're a diabetic and you need help maintaining your blood sugar, Google search Flinzyxylum and scroll down. Flinzyxylum, in no way associated with the BDSM cats. I'm not in a hurry.
I mean, you're welcome.
No!
I don't know. We've now got a partnership in this show, so that's. I just assume I'm dumping Scrabble bag onto my keyboard, and just nonsense has come out. I never check these. So
I was looking at the other two, and I was like, they have like a little pun. It sends them in a direction. Mine is just like, you might as well just write like pills.
Let's hear about your new drug, pills.
Honestly, that's better.
No, see, you've just proven your own point or my own point. I'm not sure. Would you have found all of this gold that you just mined for 3.5 minutes without Flinzyxylum?
I want to know about this.
We don't want most of the things we get, Eric. You think most great discoveries made by humanity have come from people looking specifically for them?
No.
Almost never!
You think being with some cats is a great discovery?
Well, I mean, to some. Let's
okay.
Let's get through this episode. We've got a show that people actually paid to come to, and stayed. Let's get to segment 5. It's Department of Tourism. A good vacation can do wonders for mental health. As much as drugs, who's to say? But escaping from all your normal work and life worries by living a couple days in a hotel somewhere you don't usually live can really either distress the hell out of you or just help you to stress in completely different ways, which is a kind of vacation, I suppose. So, in Department of Tourism, as the newly appointed tourism directors of the following places, your job is to convince us go-placers that yours is a place to which we should go, be it for a day, a weekend, or maybe even just to set down whole-ass new roots. Sorry. Frankie Lord, let's close out your portion of this program with your pitch to make us want to come visit Pretty-decents-burgh.
Auga! Amazeballs has been such a successful drug for parties and depression that now it's got its own Margaritaville-like tourist destination. Technically, it's just a shitty Pennsylvania. Technically, it's just a shitty Pennsylvania suburb, but it's ours now. I'm still a woman, and I'm here with my girlfriend, just living a double life while high as balls at Pretty-all-rightsburgh. And you can too. Pretty-all-rightsburgh. It's like Woodstock, but daily. Pretty-all-rightsburgh. Don't panic. It's nothing like Burning Man. Pretty-all-rightsburgh. You'll feel pretty all right, or you can personally drop an anvil on me from high up in the sky.
Oh, all right. All right. We might be taking this too far, Amazeballs guy. We don't know that you've got a rubbery skeletal system. Let's not threaten anvil drops. Thank you, Frankie. Hey! Sorry, you're right there. I don't need to do that.
Yeah.
How can people get more Frankie Lord in their lives?
So I'm technically still on TikTok and Instagram. Milk, what do I have to promote?
Infomercial.
Oh yeah, I'm a co-host on Infomercial, and that's coming back soon. Yeah. Hentai podcast.
Yeah. Your Instagram name.
My Instagram name is at non-binary,
Yes.
as it is on TikTok.
Sure.
Just when we come back, you can when Infomercial comes back, you can see me be horrified at a centaur woman fucking a nipple.
Horrified? Really? Come on. We think thou dost. Something.
Okay.
Well, always good to have you, Frankie. It's wonderful. A pleasure. Dayna Bryant, make us want to come to Tantrum Towers.
Whoa, radical dudes. Come to this awesome new theme park, Tantrum Towers. We've got all the best rides, attractions, and gnarly nosh for anyone prone to or tired of tantrums. Tantrum Towers has all the amenities to prevent you, your child, significant other, or other loved one from dissolving into a tantrum. Am I right?
Says you.
Upon immediate entrance, our furry, adorable mascots will compliment you on just how unique and special you really are, right, man? And they'll even give you a special voucher so you can cut in the line for any ride of your choice. This makes them feel special, but is given to literally everyone so that your tantrum-inclined human will have a sense of control and input into something completely meaningless. But also, just keep it between you and me. All the cool shit is kept in a separate part of the park where only the responsible adults can access and take a break from their literal or metaphorical children.
Hell yeah.
Plus, there's so much to do at Tantrum Towers that anytime your real or adult-sized toddler wants something that they can't have, they'll be easily distracted almost immediately. But we all know that a tantrum is going to come eventually, so we have every amenity for once that happens too, no matter if the person having the tantrum is age appropriate or not. Food stalls are conveniently located every 3 feet, so your tantrumer goes from hangry to happy in no time. We have cots to rent that range in size from toddler to Karen to even grumpy old fella. Plus, every ride at Tantrum Towers is made with soundproof glass and head-bashing-proof materials.
Wonderful.
So everyone can easily ignore your ongoing tantrum as you yell and scream and bang your head on the wall while enjoying a roller coaster or bumper cars. And plus, you don't have to clean up the mess. Tantrum Towers. Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Tantrum Tower.
I learned a lot about tantrums today.
Oh, nice. Sorry. And just so it's clear, you know what? Just so a couple things are clear. I'm not saying this as a negative, but the intention was not there for this to be such a heavily furry-themed show. Nothing wrong with that. Just saying.
It just speaks to whatever is in our brain.
Yeah.
In the internet.
That's all right. Well, that's in the internet's brain a lot, as was just made clear. Well, Dayna, wonderful. How can we get more Dayna Bryant outside of the very particular confines of this episode of the Stamp Show?
I do, as mentioned before, Squad Patrol every other second Friday. Even second Fridays. So the next one is April, whatever that Friday is, at 7:30 at the Sacramento Comedy Spot. The women of Squad Patrol will also be participating there in FemFest. That the last weekend in March, we're on the 28th, which I believe is that Saturday.
I think that's the 29th.
Or maybe the 29th, whatever. So the 28th and or 29th are a weekend.
Yeah.
And the Saturday of that weekend,
29th.
the women of Squad Patrol are performing.
So you can check
You can also catch me Thursday of Aftershock in the audience somewhere if you are going to that. I like state champs, so I'm excited to see them.
All right, there you go. Plenty of opportunities to catch Dayna in so many ways. Awesome. So good. Hey, Eric, before you usher us out of this program, how can people get all the Eric Barger they could possibly want?
You can look for me on Instagram.com. My handle is @itelectric. That is pretty much where you will find anything that I have done. I did a show last week called Content Cram where we spent the entire day making as much content as we could.
Nice.
And it's really silly. And so there's stuff on there from that. And if you want to watch a fun stop motion series that my partner Molly and I did, we have it on Instagram and YouTube. It's @Raptor on a Horse.
Hell yeah. Oh, binge Raptor on a Horse. You'll be glad you did. Eric, let's close out this gosh darn episode with your pitch to make us want to come to Optional-guac-sylvania.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Mayor John Dingus. Now, as you know, my hometown is Tantrum Towers, but I got tired of one thing there, which is why I've created Optional-guac-sylvania, the first and only city where, at long last, guac is optional. You know, I'm sick and tired of living in all these cities around the nation where guac is not optional. You know, all those cities where guac is mandatory. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They're all over the place. And I said to myself, I want to live in a place where guac is not mandatory. Guac is optional. And it's finally here. Hold on just one second. I'm getting a word from my advisor here. Sorry, what? Guac is optional everywhere. In fact, all food is optional literally anywhere you go. But I based an entire city based off of this concept, the fact that you don't have to get guac here. So, will you just give me 1 second, everybody? I just get it. Oh, Hey everybody, gonna be okay. We're still a nice city to live in, and so what if the concept is based on an untruth? We're still a nice city, and it's still true. 1 second, I'm getting a word from my advisor here. Just 1 second. I'm being sued for slander by every major city in the world for claiming that they will force you to put guac on your food. Huh? Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm just gonna go over here. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm fucking rid of it.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's gonna be okay. I have a great legal team, and we will fight the. Sorry, what? There's a angry mob of Chipotle employees heading this way, saying that they want to string me up and beat me. Okay, give me 1 second, everybody. It's okay. I have very powerful friends, okay? They can help me. I know Alvin. I know Alvin Fuzzytail.
There we are.
Hold on, just 1 second. Alvin Fuzzytail was incarcerated for acorn and nut laundering. 1 second. Piece of shit. Okay, everybody, this has definitely gone haywire, but don't worry, I'll be safe. I have a rocket and enough fuel to get me away. Ooh, we can go live on Jupiter. Sorry, what? Jupiter's not in our solar system anymore? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, Zoom's noise canceling is really good. It's
Okay,
better than.
I've been told that the Chipotle employees will be here in about 6 minutes. I've accepted my fate. The last thing I want to do before I die is watch some comedy. And like I said, I have about 6 minutes. Wait a second, what? Jesse Jones did a personal attack on people who do 6-minute long prompts by forcing them to do haikus?
And that was the Stab Show. Thank you for joining us tonight, and of course a special thank you to our amazing panel, Frankie Lord, Dayna Bryant, and Eric Barger. Now, want to catch the Stab Show live as it happens? We'd love that for you. All you gotta do is come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune into Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30 p.m. and bask in the stabness. And of course, you can always take the Stab Show with you wherever you go by just subscribing to the show via the podcast provider of your choice. Then why not rate, review, and share when you're done? It's a cheap to free gift for you and the universe. But unfortunately, that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, reminding you to do something nice for yourself every day. Or maybe weekly. Every month or so? I don't know. Just treat yourself once in a while. Come on. Good night. All right. That is it for us.
I have questions
Yes.
about those cities that require you to eat guacamole.
Uh-huh.
Is it just on foods that typically have guacamole,
Oh,
or is
no,
it like
it's-
Chinese food and pasta and
it's
ice
mandatory.
cream? Like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
very my mind is going places.
There's guac on everything.
Not optional.
That is the point. All right. We've got a program coming up. Mandrill will be happening in about a half hour. And there's a lot of people already paid for that. So we're going to get the fuck out of the way. I don't know that we're going to keep a half hour pre-show. So I think we might stop down, streaming audience, and then we'll come back for you. Don't worry. We won't have forgotten you. We'll come back. Daddy will come back. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. We'll be back in about a half hour. So rejoin us then. I gotta set things up. Bye. See you, Eric. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry about the fire show blow up.
That was like a year ago.
Well, yeah, it would have been, I guess. All right. Good night, sir.
All right. See ya. Thanks for having me.
I gotta stop the stream. Thank you, too.